Hey guys, welcome back to Down the Stretch. Um, it's almost the classic times, so we're going to just revisit the first two preps heading towards the first classic. So we just had the Prince Consort Stakes and the Thornbird Stakes, the Colt section and the Filly section. The next leg they'll go to will be the Kingston at 7.5 furlongs and the Portmore at 7.5 furlongs. But first, let's revisit the Prince Consort and the Thornbird Stakes. Going to go through the races to see what how the runners, each runner ran, and if they ran up to expectation or who did not really perform as expected. Okay, let's have a look first at the Prince Consort Stakes, see if I can make any critique here. Okay, first up, slow it down. There's Mr. Lee, who I think is a very good horse, came out and hesitated and ends up at the back of the field. Surprisingly, Prince Roy's, after that good run and last, is rushed to go for the lead. That, I think, is a no-no there, because you should expect that I Dream Again and Strong Mind going to be there. So I think that was a bad decision with Prince Roy. Honor Prince was in a perfect spot. He was running just like he ran the Consort Stakes, but this time he was on the inside, and he was almost he was slightly hindered here. He's trying to come up on the rail. You're going to see it shortly. I'm going to zoom it in right here. He's trying to go down the rail. There's no space in front of him, and Strong Mind is going to come down a little bit and take his ground right there. So you see Parchment had to take a slight pull to not run up in Strong Mind's back. That gives Runaway Star a good first run on him on the outside. And this Runaway Star is a very useful horse. Nice, big, powerful looking horse. But he got the first run on the very fit Honor Prince. You're going to see My Identity, who I think was way too early for his own good. The equipment made him way too early. He's making his move on the outside, and Mr. Lee makes up ground. But as they come into the lane, you see Honor Prince gets that run on the rail and slow it down now. Radish Roman is going to put the whip in the right hand. I don't think he's intentionally trying to hinder him, but he was trying to make it tight. But Honor Prince was already beside him, so it caused him to hinder him right there, and he had to take a big pull. Philip Parchment had to take a big pull. So I right at that moment, I knew this number was going to come down. And you see Honor Prince lost a few strides there, because right here now he's now maybe almost 3 lengths behind at the furlong pole. But he's going to continue to gain momentum coming back to the finish. And this Honor Prince is really a decent horse, because at the end he only lost by a length. So obviously, if he got the run on the rail, he would have won pretty easily. My Identity run petered out in the stretch to finish third. You can say Mr. Lee finishing with I Dream Again, who I think is a good horse. Prince Roy too early for his own good. And Strong Mind will find easier opportunities going much shorter distances. Yeah, so that's what my thoughts on the Prince Consort Stakes. I think this Honor Prince is a very good horse. I think Runaway Star will be back. I Dream Again could be anything. That was only his second start. And My Identity, they need to take that equipment off of his face, let him run how he wants to run, settle off the fractions, and come with his late kick. He's a very small horse. He hasn't put on a lot of muscle yet, but I think he's going to be a decent horse, especially when they start going longer. Okay, now let's have a look at the Thornbird. Burning Hedge looked very, very lazy in the parade ring, and I pointed that out on my live and missed the break and was left at the back. Summer Palace, I think was making up numbers here. I think it's a decent horse, but I think was thrown into the wolves' den for this race. Social Aviator, I think, was way too early for her own good. Before the race, I was questioning her stamina. I was thinking she might be a run-on sprinter, but seeing that she was so early and still ran second, I'm thinking that she probably gets a mile. But she was definitely too early in this race for her own good. She had her stablemate, Miss Moneypenny, who was setting the fractions there with Lady Babita. So I don't think she needed to be that early. But maybe they wanted to get the first run on Danka, which I think I thought when I saw the race that Hansa run, I knew Hansa was going to be the horse that Azan had. That was the better looking of the two Azan horses, and running style looks more in favor of this Hansa to get a distance of ground, as Danka is not bred for a distance of ground, but Hansa looks like he is. The Summer Palace horse, I think, might turn out to be a good sprinter. I think he was just going through the motions. Now is he turning for home? Hansa turns wide, but full of run. Lady Babita gives up. I don't think she get the trip. You're going to see Linguist start to tie up to, so I think that's a sprinter. And Burning Head starting to get going, but looked really lazy in the paddock. Looked dry. Was sweating up a lot. The coat never looked too well. I think this Burning Hedge next time out might be a very dangerous horse, but this Hansa really looks like a horse of worth. Social Aviator, too early for her own good. Danka, I think the longer they go, she's going to be in a little bit of a problem. Burning Hedge, definitely dangerous next time they come back to the racing. But this Hansa looks real good. So that's my thoughts on the Prince Consort and the Thornbird Stakes. A horse I really wanted to see in this race, but I think probably had some issues because I haven't seen him at the exercise in the workouts recently. Is a horse named Uncle Harry, who is the horse I was carrying. I was carrying that horse as the Guineas horse, to be honest, the 2000 Guineas horse, Uncle Harry. But he just started to canter back, so I don't know if something went wrong since his last run. So I'm very interested to see if they're going to get him ready for the Kingston. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and always leave a comment. And as usual, stay safe.